and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to be talking to you about social etiquette during networking events. This is based on some questions that were asked to me by some of our younger team members and some of the viewers. So let's get started. The answer is yes, you can have an alcoholic beverage while networking at a social event. Rule of thumb is 1 to 2 drinks. For me personally, I say 1 because for me, I'm always the face of Ruben Digital, and I just feel that for me, that's what works best. If you're comfortable drinking socially, then sure, 1 to 2 is quite appropriate. Just as another tip, when you go over to the bar and you grab a drink, always put the drink in your left hand. This way, it leaves your right hand dry and clean for shaking hands when you're meeting people. The answer is if you're someone who is challenged with celiac, gluten-free, dairy-free, if you are vegan, there may not always be the most appropriate food for you at these networking events. So rule of thumb here is always eat before you go to the event. As much as you might be excited about where the event's being held, it could be some new restaurant, that's the place. It's easier just to grab a protein bar or some apple slices or even pick up a smoothie on the way. This way, they really didn't invite you there to eat the food. They invited you there because you are an engaging person and they want everyone to connect and have conversations. So it's really not about the food as much as we like to think it is. The answer to this one is pretty easy, and while everybody loves indulging, and I'm the first to say, oh my god, sometimes these networking events have foods I wouldn't typically eat, and I'm so excited that I will try something. I avoid foods that have any strong flavors or odors, such as onions, garlic, anything else that might be offensive to someone. I just stay away from those foods, period. There's not even any negotiation on that. The other thing is, while I love pizza with spinach or broccoli, again, I'm just being fearful that, a piece of the flour or the spinach leaf is going to get caught in my teeth, and trust me, that would not be a pretty sight. I avoid any of those type of veggies while I'm out. And another point about food is if it is a food buffet and say not a pizza place, my suggestion is always choose the foods where you can use a fork or a toothpick. This way your hands are kept clean and ready to shake that next hand you may meet. Oh, and the other thing is when I'm eating socially eating at these events, I'm also cautious to see, what I can eat gracefully. The last thing I want is sauce dripping down the nice white blouse that I put on, or having something that is like an appetizer that's gonna squeeze, it's got cheese in it, and all of a sudden it's down the front of someone's tie. I also choose the foods that are clean to eat. It won't make a mess. It's kind of mixed across the board on when to arrive and when to leave, and can you be fashionably late. For me personally, I think it's important to arrive early. That being said, if you're the first person to arrive, it would definitely talk to the organizers of the event. This way you're engaging in conversation beforehand, and when other attendees start showing up, you'll be more relaxed. It'll be easier to welcome the new guests. I recommend staying at least until the organizers of the event have spoken, or if there's been a presentation that has officially concluded. I think it's respectful. I think it makes a good impression on everyone around you. And then if you need to leave, head out the door. Others feel that a lot of the real business gets done toward the last hour or half hour of an event. So many people will stay till the very end if they really do want to conduct some business. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any comments or any questions, please add them to the comments below, and I will be happy to answer them next time. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button.